Hello friends, welcome back. We are going to understand the data ecosystem today. What is data lake? What is data river? The data glaciers, the data seas, all these we will understand in this short session. I am sure you will like this session, and if you have any questions, you can put it in the chat box. I'll be able to answer that. And if you like the channel, the content, please subscribe. Let's get into the session right away. This topic is very, very important because the business today is mostly data driven. The insights that you generate out of the data is going to help you in decision making and also arriving at strategies which are going to help you in the business. And data analytics field is undergoing a real rapid change and it's highly transformative. The data is always a challenge. Why? We have volume, variety, velocity, veracity, and more V's are also connected to it. These challenges are really, really big and they have to be addressed. The data analytics architecture gets updated as well to meet these challenges. The recent data analytics architecture combines the data lakes, the data rivers, the data glaciers, and the data seas. And it's going to be really interesting. This is going to offer you scalability, flexibility, and efficiency. Now, if you see this clearly, we need to understand what is data lake, what is data river, what is glacier, and sea. We are going to see that now, and let's get into this much. Let's get into it in a depth. This is a completely new approach, and three novel or new components are jumping into the picture in this architecture: the data rivers, glaciers, and data seas. This is very unique. We are going to get the complete data freely and smoothly flowing because of this architecture, and this can be connected to the natural way of living organisms moving in their natural habitats. So that's how it is going to be. This is an ecosystem which will let the data flow free flowing. So that's going to be very interesting. Let's get into data lakes. What's it? It's already part of the modern data storage era. So the data lakes can store real huge amount of data, real huge amount of raw data which are unprocessed in the native format. And this enables easy data processing, easy ingestion of new data resources. The data lake is all the foundation for the new architectural marvels that we are seeing all these days. It's going to be really cost effective and this is scalable as well. The data moves gracefully. I repeat, it moves gracefully within the lakes, adjusting to the ever-changing landscape of the data ecosystem. A data lake is a centralized repository designed to store, process, and secure large amount of structured, semi-structured, and unstructured data. This is the summary. The data lake is all about storing. It is going to help you in processing. It is going to secure the large amount of structured, semi-structured, and unstructured data. So a data warehouse and data lake are two related but fundamentally different technologies. Understand that they are not the same. While the data warehouses store the structured data only, a lake is a centralized repository which can allow you to store any data at any scale. That's the major difference. Well, what's data river? A lake is generally static, right? You must have seen the lakes. Whereas the flow of real-time data through the modern company is all dynamic and that triggers various actions. When it flows, it has to be really, really dynamic, and data rivers consist of high-speed data pipelines, which will enable you streaming the data ingestion and real-time processing. So it's much more advanced. The data in this rivers flow continuously and effortlessly, adapting to the pace of the business environment. And also, this allows the organizations to assess timely insights and react so quickly for the changing conditions. This is the difference between the data lake and data river. The lake is static and the river is non-static. The river is more adaptable. So that's the difference that you need to go ahead and understand that. Let's get into the data glaciers. This is secure, durable service for low-cost data archiving and long-term backup. I repeat, it is for the long-term backup. These data glaciers are meant for the data which are infrequently accessed or historical data. You can store data here, but this is not as expensive as the lakes or rivers, yet there is no failure or compromise in the integrity. The data in the glaciers are dormant, but they can be utilized anytime. They are like the animals which are hibernating, and whenever required, they will wake up. That's exactly the example. Data seas. It integrates, yes, it integrates the data from the lakes, rivers, and glaciers. That's the connection point. This makes it very easy for the accessing of the data. The data movement within the sea is seamless, and this moves with different components, enabling rich ecosystem. Various lives really coexist under the ocean or the sea. So they all come together and they live together. So that's exactly what the data sea is providing. AI, ML, and DL. all kind of applications, all kind of analytics can be performed with the data sea. So that's the difference between the data sea, data glaciers, data rivers, and data lakes. And this forms the new ecosystem. This forms the new architecture for the data analytics. I hope you like the session. In case you have any questions, please type it in the chat box. I'll be happy to answer. If you like the channel, please subscribe. Thank you.